What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mr. D's Tech News and Reviews. Today we're going to be going over some of the latest rumors about the upcoming iPhone 7, and on the Android side of things, we're going to be looking at the new TouchWiz UI that we might find on the upcoming Note 7. Let's do it. So first off, we see a photo of what seems to be the back of the upcoming iPhone 7 case that was posted by a French tech site called nowhereelse.fr. Now the first thing we notice is that Apple seems to have done away with the 3.5mm headphone jack, which may rub some the wrong way, but in turn it leads us to the next point. It looks like this could be the first time that Apple will feature a stereo speaker setup on one of their phones. Also, on this next photo, we're seeing an image of the rear camera unit from what is at the time being called the iPhone 7 Plus or Pro by most. What seems to be the current belief is that Apple will release a base iPhone 7 model that will possibly sport a 4.7-inch display, while the iPhone 7 Plus or Pro model will sport a 5.5-inch screen and the dual lens camera. Both camera units seem to protrude significantly more than the cameras we find on the current generations of iPhone. Both iPhone 7 models seem to look very similar to the iPhone 6 models, although it seems they have changed the antenna design, seeing that the bands don't run completely along the sides of the phone like the iPhone 6. On the Android front, we recently got a look at what Samsung is doing with their latest iteration of TouchWiz. For the most part, it seems like Samsung is really trying to change their look and unclutter their UI, while maintaining functionality and simplicity. My last 3 Android phones have been Samsung, and to tell you the truth, the first thing I do once I get my phone is download Nova Launcher. I have never been a huge fan of the TouchWiz interface, but there are certain times where it's inevitable to bump into it, such as in the setting menus and the drop-down menus. So hopefully, it turns out better than previous versions. For the most part, Samsung seems to have gone with a white base for the majority of the UI, while having light color accents such as blue, yellow, and green. You've been seeing some of the clips of the original video. Keep in mind that the new UI, which is being called Grace UX or Grace User Experience, is currently still in beta, so what you see might not be what you get. I guess we'll find out on August 2nd when the Galaxy Unpacked event kicks off and they announce the Note 7. And by the way, no, you're not crazy. If you haven't heard, Samsung skipped the whole Note 6 title to, I guess, in a way catch up their Note line with their Galaxy S line. Also, if you want to check out the whole video by Nicolo from hdblog.it, you can click on the annotation, and I'll also leave the link in the description below for mobile users. Although, it is worth mentioning, the whole video is in Italian. So yeah. And finally guys, it seems that the GTX 1060 has finally been spotted in Japan. This image of the unannounced GTX 1060 was posted on Reddit. It seems to use a similar, if not the same blower style cooler as the 1080 and 1070, although it is missing the small window that comes on the other higher end models. It is also believed that this card will be the direct competition to the up and coming Radeon RX 480. Although we just have to wait until Nvidia announces the card and see what kind of price to performance ratio the card will be sporting. Guys, let me know what you guys have heard about the iPhone 7 and if you're gonna get one, or if you're an Android fan. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs down if you didn't, and click that subscribe button if you want more tech news and reviews. See you next time.